The next thing is to really build a good online reputation. It kind of goes without saying that if you don't have a lot of good reviews, it's really hard for people to make a choice of you. And so basically, one of the things that we see that's becoming more and more important is the amount of reviews that you have, particularly on Google, is starting to determine how many people are able to see you as a business. Be it bad or good, Google is continuing to integrate itself in between customers and businesses. And so now, if you don't already have a program to basically collect reviews in an automated fashion from your patients, you are behind the curve. You need to be able to have some form of automated program that can basically ask for reviews. If a customer doesn't have time to give a review now, follow up with them and ask for them, so many times until you get those reviews. One of the softwares that we use is called Click Practice, and one of the things that's great about it is that you can basically send a review to a customer, and if the customer doesn't actually go and do the review today, it will wait several days and remind them, say, "Hey, would you mind doing us a review or leaving us a review? Here's a link." And if they don't do that, it will remind them a series of times. And what we found is that increases the amount of reviews that you get by 68% just by reminding them, because people are busy. When they leave the office, they might have to go to a soccer game, might have to go pick up their kids, they might have to go to a dinner, whatever it is. And it's very easy for them to forget and say, "Oh, I'll get that review later," and then life gets in the way. So by having a system that's automated that reminds them, "Hey, we asked for a review before. It sounds like you got busy. Could we trouble you to leave a review this time?" You'll find that you'll get so many more reviews. And as you get more and more reviews, what happens is that you start to rank higher on the search engines. So particularly with Google, Google is starting to get to a point where it is listing, like if you ever do a Google search, when you see the first box that comes up with all the businesses, those businesses that are in there are ranked based on the number of reviews and also the quality of their online presence. So as you start to get more reviews, you'll notice that you'll start to basically rank higher in search engine results because you're starting to become more of a well-known business. So having reviews, dealing with reviews really helps. The other thing to be aware of is that people are starting to trust reviews about the same as they trust recommendation from a friend. In fact, a recent study showed that people trusted online reviews up to 80% as the same as they would trust a friend recommending you, which is huge because we know that if a patient comes into your practice from a referral, meaning someone was your patient, they had a great experience, they say, "Hey, you got to go see Dr. X, he's awesome, blah, 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 blah." Those patients are typically more loyal. They buy more services. They're more likely to also be evangelical to other people and also mention your name and kind of be, somebody who also does more word of mouth for you. So they're actually much more valuable patients. Well, you can create the same effect by having a lot of reviews and by building that trust by saying, "Hey, we have, 300 reviews. We have 1,000 reviews. We have this level of review." And it really helps build that out. And then people start to really trust you even before they get there.